Hey guys, welcome to Phonics. As you remember, phonics is where we talk about the letters and the sounds that the letters make. And there are lots of different sounds that these letters can make depending on how you put them together or how they're used in a word. We have learned a lot about these letters already this year. One thing we learned not long ago was we learned that some of these letters are vowels and some of them are consonants. And if you remember, the vowels, there are only 5 of them. A, E, I, O, and U. Those are the vowels. All the other letters were called, they're called consonants. And the only thing that we have learned that's different about some of these consonants, if you remember, we talked about C and G, how they could make different sounds. Remember, they were soft and hard, C and G, and how the hard C and G sounded normal, but the soft C made the S sound, and the soft G made the J sound. Now, these vowels that I've got pink, they make different sounds too, don't they? Yes. We have talked about how there are short vowels and long vowels. And we're going to go over those today, and that's what we're going to be working on for a few weeks. Some more ways that we can make the vowels be long, because there are lots of ways to make these vowels be long. So we're going to look at them, and we're only going to be talking about the letter A today, okay? Just the letter A. So as you can see, each of these words on your screen have an A in them. All of these are short, which means they do not say their name. They say a, k, an, ha, at, the, an, and apple. They all say a. They do not say a. A is when you have a long vowel. But if you remember, the only way we have ever learned to make long vowel sounds was if we added a sneaky E to some of these words. You see how it changes the word? Do you remember when we did that? Yeah. Like this doesn't say can anymore. It says, cane. Because when I put a sneaky E, when I put a sneaky E on the end of a word, it changes the vowel sound. It makes it long. So cane. And then this doesn't say van anymore. It says vane, good, like a weather vane that's on top of a barn. The ain, and this doesn't say hat anymore. What's it say? Hate, good. Remember, when I put a sneaky E on the end of a word, it will make the vowel say its name. It'll make it long. And I did not add a sneaky E to apple because it already had one. I wouldn't have wanted to put another E there. And the E that's on apple doesn't make this A say its name because it's not close enough. Do you notice how the sneaky E is like, it's just the letter right after it? Yeah, you just skip one letter and then it's the one after it. That's not the case in apple. So that's why this A just says ah, and it doesn't say its name, because the sneaky E isn't like almost right after it. I just wanted to go over that. We're going to look at some words real quick, and you're going to help me decide if they are short or long, depending on what we have learned already about sneaky E. This is just kind of a review. So, if it is a long vowel, I'm going to make it purple. So do you see any words that would have long vowel sounds? Yeah, there's cane again. So cane has a long vowel sound. It has that sneaky E. Any others? Oh, yep, there's vein again. So vein has a sneaky E and it says its name. Vein. Ka-ain. Would pa-an say its name? No. Are there any others? Yeah, there's one with a sneaky E. 8. I know that says 8 and not at because of the sneaky E. Now, is this the name Sam or does this say same? Yeah, it says same because it has the sneaky E. Now, if you notice, the rest of those words do not have sneaky E. So they are not long, they are short. Man, pan, jam, mad, and pan. None of them say their name. They are short. The purple ones were the long vowels that say their name. But did you guys know that there's other ways to make the A sound besides sneaky E? I bet some of you did. We're going to look at that today. That's what new thing we're learning today. Different ways to make the long A sound. So we're going to look at some more words on this page. Let's take a second and read these words, and we're going to make sure that they all really do have that long A sound. Sa'ale, yes, sa'ale, yep, says A. Sta'ane, I heard it. Ma'ade, I heard it. Day, yep. May, stay. Pay, good, all those rhymed too, yes they did. Laid and ma'ane, yep. I heard A in all of those words. I heard the long vowel sound. But none of them have a sneaky E. Look at those words. They don't have an E at the end, do they? So what makes them say A? Think about it. What makes these words say A? Yeah. Some of them have AY. Anytime you see AY in a word, it's going to say A, like in pay, and stay, and may, and day. Do you see any other AYs? Not on this page. So yeah, AY says A. Very good. Some of you guys' names have AY in them, don't they? Caden. Yeah, we've got some that have those AYs in them. That's what makes your name say A, Caden, because it has an AY. Let's see, do we have anybody else maybe that has an A sound in their name that has an AY? No, I don't think we do. It's just Caden on this one. All right, but look at the rest of those words, those green words. What do the rest of the words have that say A? Very good. They have AI. See, AI together. Anytime a word has an A and an I together, it's going to say long A. La'aid, ma'ain, ma'aid. Good. See how they have AI? Yeah, they have AI. Very good. So that's what our words are going to have this week. They're going to have that long A sound. And there are different ways to do it. Remember, some words that have long A, here we go. Some words that have long A, like vain, they have a sneaky E, or same, or cane, or ate. They have sneaky E's that make them long. But then there's those other words that might have an AY, like may and stay and day and pay. That says long A. There's other words that have laid and main. They have long A too, and it's the AI that makes them do it. So there are different ways to make long A, and there are more ways that we're going to talk about tomorrow. But this is what we're working on today, just that AI and the AY. Okay? All right, I'm going to let you get off here then and practice with this AI and AY sound. And I will see you again later. Bye, guys.